Hi, everyone. Welcome to my weekly live. My name is Julie Gilson, and I'm with StampinGala.com. I'm really happy that you're here today, as always, and I think I have some really pretty projects for you, all in the birthday theme. I hope you really like them. I had a ball making these, although this is my third set of projects for today. I just could not get in the groove for um, creating things that I like today. So I ended up with this, and I'm really happy with it. So I have two birthday cards, as you can see here, and the camera is not really doing them justice. They are really pretty, very elegant looking. And then I wanted for a little treat holder. I created this little box with a little gold stand, and it holds a small bottle of Bailey's. So I hope you like these projects. I do want to show you the DSP that I'm using. If you don't have this, it is stunning. I just love it. Of course, it has two pieces of each sheet, but I do want to say that one side is the gold foil. So if, this is pretty in pink. However, I use bubble bath, and I like it. And you can see the other side. Um, this set has so many possibilities that if you don't have this, you really need to get it in your stash. Isn't that pretty? And then this is soft sea foam. I'm also, here's another one. And look at the adorable tags that you can, they're all so different. And here, look at this little cupcake. It's adorable. I love this whole set. And then there's also all these die cuts. So it's a great set. I think if you got it, you'd love it. And I do have all the products that I used today linked below in the description of this video, so you don't have to wait for the blog post. And as always, if you place an order by Sunday using a minimum order of $40, using this host code, I'll send you the 3 project kits for these projects for free. Okay, so anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. Let me show you what I'm using. We're going to start off with, let me see, we'll do the cupcake card first. I do want to point out that the gemstones you see here are a free item in Celebration, and they're easy to miss. So let me show you where you find them. They're right in the center of the catalog, right here, right where the staple is, and they're called purple adhesive back sequins, and I use them quite a bit, and they're free with a $60 order. Okay, so I'm using a number of different dies and stamp sets today, so I'll point it out as I go along. But I do want to tell you that if you're new to my channel, please let us know so we can give you a warm welcome. I see lots of my friends on here, so I'm glad you're here. Oh, hi, Shelly. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so let me see. We're going to start off with this one first. And this is the one we're going to do first. So I will point out things as we go along. All right, so first of all, this is soft sea foam. I don't know how well it's showing up on your end, but it doesn't show up very well here. But anyway, this is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. Lisa, are you new to my channel? I don't believe I've seen you on here before. All right. Anyway, I got that folded over. And then I have 2 pieces here. I have basic white, and then I have the soft sea foam pattern, and that's on the other side. And what you can do on this, since I did fussy cut this out, I could actually cut that out of there and fussy cut it instead of doing another piece. But anyway, I'm going to glue this down, and that way you'd get more out of your paper. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here, Lisa. And for those of you that don't know, Celebration is going on right now. So there's specials for customers, and that's a free item with a $60 purchase for every $60 purchase. And there's some special ones that are a little bit higher, and those are for a $120 purchase. But we also have, for anyone who hosts a workshop or sends in a very large order of 300 or more, you get an extra $30. Or if you'd like to sign up to be a demonstrator, whether you want to be a hobby demonstrator or a business demonstrator, you get additional products added to your kit. And if you'd like to, and they're your choice. So if you are interested, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to chat with you. Okay, so I'm going to just put this on here. All right, I just glued that down. And then look at this really cool die cut. This is in the new catalog, the new mini. It's this one right here, and it's called Linked Together. I love it. Anyway, there's also to this set, there's a stamp set and some masks. All right, so anyway, I also have a piece of basic white, and I embossed this with the timber embossing folder, and I'm going to put these together because I think it looks better instead of it showing through. It kind of, I don't know, I just like it better. So we're going to add some glue on here. And for those of you that might be interested, I'm doing another card buffet at my house if you're local. And it is February 1st. So I have a couple of spots left. I didn't even advertise it, and it's already filling up for the people who know that I'm doing it. So if you're interested, let me know, and I can put you in. In a card buffet, you make 10 cards of your choice. I'll have lots of different selections. So I'm going to have to trim this off just a little bit. And I hope you all are staying warm where you're at. It is freezing here. I just went out to get the mail, and man, it's cold. My son and grandson came over and shoveled my snow today, and so that was nice. They just left a little bit ago. Poor little Jackson was freezing. I didn't know his dad was making him help. And I pulled him in the house. Of course, I'm the grandma. I can do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on, but this is going on with dimensionals. Oh, Shelley, I hope you do. Are you going to your daughter-in-law's or your daughters? Lisa, I'm in Michigan. Cold, cold Michigan right now. Okay, so I have that ready to go, and it looks so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to do some stamping. Let me grab a piece of scrap and this little thing here. All right, so we're going to take a Versamark. It's nice and dirty. It looks like it has embossing powder on it. I'm going to just stamp here. I know, Nicole. I'm sure you would be the first one signed up, wouldn't you? All right. So I'm going to grab this. And sprinkle. Lisa, how long have you been a demonstrator? Oops. Pour this back in. And heat. I know, isn't that crazy? All that snow in Florida, Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, it's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to take the light pool party and just color in the cupcake. Hey, Susie, um, the bottom of the cupcake. And I'm trying not to get on the gold. And I'm going to take the darker one. It's funny because the South got more than I did up here. I had my friend take me to the grocery store today because I didn't want to um, get drive on my driveway with the snow that I did have. Okay, so I'm just going around here with the bubble bath. I'm not doing the whole thing because I want it shaded. So I'm just kind of lining it. Hi, Sue. It is cold, isn't it? Okay, now this is the light one. So I'm now just going to blend it. So it has like two different colors, the dark and the light. Okay, so it's really pretty. All right, so now I'm going to take my scissors and fussy cut it. So Andy just popped on, and she was here after work today, die cutting for my cruise. So is my sister. So we're well on our way. And then the next thing will be I'm doing a class at Onstage. So that'll be next, getting that all together. If I don't see your comments, I apologize. I'm just trying to focus on cutting this correctly. When you're fussy cutting, you don't want to go all the way to the image. You want a little bit of a border there. All right, see how that is? All right, so now what we're going to do is I have a couple of dies here. Well, this one is from the Spotlight on Nature, and then I also punched this out, and this is a 2-inch, I believe. Let me see. No, 2 1/4. All right, so we're going to glue these together. So I do want to say we have a real fun team. So if you are interested in joining Stampin' Up, I would love to have you on our team. I'll make sure this is down really well. All right, and you know what? I forgot to tie the gold around here, but that's all right. I can lift this up and get it under there. All right, so I'm going to just slip it under here. I'm wrapping it around twice. Okay. Okay. I'm going to tie this, push that back down, and tie this in a knot. Oop, I lost it. There. All right, and I'm just holding the knot as I pull this so I don't pull it all the way out, and just tighten it up again. Okay, so we have that. All right, and then what we're going to do is put this on with dimensionals right here. All right. You guys are too sweet. I cannot wait till spring. All right, so we're just going to put this on about right here. Okay. All right, and then we're going to put the cupcake that we stamped and colored on here too. Nancy, altogether there's I think around 60 or 65, and then there's about 40 crafters somewhere in there. All right, so we're going to put this on right here. And I want to tell you, I fussy cut this out of the DSP. So I'm just going to put a dimensional on here and put this right here, and it looks so cute. I also die cut this, and this is from, oh, I'm going to trim this off right here. This is from the mixed labels dies. I'm just going to put this on right here. Okay. So far, so good. All right, and we're going to stamp Happy Birthday. And I'm doing this also in Versamark. I could do it in a color if I wanted to. Now, the Happy Birthday is from the Best Family Ever. So I'm using this one right here. Yes, Kelly. I am going to send an email out tomorrow on that. I'm using the storybook set, the memorable moments, I think it's called. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I know, Nicole. I can't wait. Okay, now I'm cheating. You would have to trim this down, but I do have an old punch that's the exact size that I need in the width. So I'm going to just punch it out. I'm sorry I have to cheat, but I am. Okay, so then this is going to go on dimensionals right here. Oh, it looks like this cupcake is crooked. I don't like that. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple of small dimensionals, and I'm just going to put one on this side of the cupcake right there, and one on the other side because I don't want it standing up any higher. And then I'll just put this on there and connect it. just like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab my gemstones here, these purple adhesive backed, and you can mix them. This one is these right here are clear, and when you turn them, they look like soft sea foam. Let me see, it's hard to see on that. All right, so I'm going to put a larger one. I'm going to slide it under a little bit, just like that. And where's the smaller ones? Right here. Put one there and another one here. Isn't this so pretty? It's so delicate looking. All right, so then we're going to do the inside, and I'm just going to stamp some. Let me show you. I'm going to grab this, make sure I have the right one. I do. All right, and this little banner I'm using, this is from the coordinating stamp set. So I'll be using this on the next card, but I'm using this right here. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to do the gold first. Okay, maybe I'll do it right in the center, the gold. I'm going to heat this. Another option you could do on this stamp is take our Stampin' Right markers and just color right on the stamp here and then stamp. And then it would be, you could do any color you wanted and mix colors. Okay, so I'm going to take the bubble bath now and ink this up. And I'm just going to stamp here. Here. And I'm going to connect this one. Okay. All right, so it's like a party banner going across the top. So let's get the backing on here, and then this card will be done. All right, let me just trim this off just a wee bit. And then we'll go ahead and put this in the inside of the card. Oh, you're so funny, Nicole. I think I have almost everything in the catalog and online. Okay, so here is your first project. I hope you like them. All right, so we're going to move on to the second one, and I think I like this one even better. Isn't that pretty? All right, so I believe it. I think we all do, Nicole. All right, so let me bring this one in. And this time it is a 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so which way do you ladies like to do your cards? Do you like the tall ones, or do you like to do the short ones? I call them tall and short. The reason I like them like this is because for photography, when I stand it up, it stays standing and I can get a perfect picture of it, as opposed to, when they come out this way, it's hard to get a picture. That's why I always do it that way. And you know what? I did not cut the front. So let me cut that really quickly. Sorry about that. And I'll tell you real quick, the first, oh no, that is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Okay, ladies, for some reason I didn't have this part done. But anyway, I have 2 pieces here. One is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, and then this one is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. However, I do have to emboss this. I don't know why I missed this, and I was done early. Okay, I did emboss it with the timber embossing folder. I prefer a lot of like subtle embossing. Oh, Sheila, I'm glad you're back. I wondered where you went. All right, so we're going to put these two together. And I have to tell you something I'm considering doing, and give me your feedback. Just creating cards that I do a short video on, like the reels that you see. And I have somebody that is going to edit them and get them up for me. So I'm really excited about that. So you see them on Facebook and Instagram. So it wouldn't be a set of 3, and I would still do my weekly stuff, but that is a way for me to reach other people. Hey, Cindy. So let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to glue this down. Okay, so we have that. And then I die cut these 2 banners out. And I just chose 2 different patterns in that DSP. So the first one I'm going to put down right here with just glue. Okay. You're funny, Nicole. All right, so we're going to go right here. All right, and what I'm watching, just so you know, is this side right here to make sure I have it even. All right, and then this one I'm going to put up on dimensionals. Everybody wants Thursday night, Dorothy. And every one of these patterns are so beautiful. All right, so this one I'm going to go about right here, and I want to do the same pattern or the same distance on the other side. Okay, So we have that. Thank you, Nancy. You know, Nicole, I miss doing them too, but the problem is I am swamped with getting the cruise stuff done, and it was just one thing after another. And this week I had Jackson 2 days all day long, and it was he was very needy this week. And then in addition to that, I got to have him on Saturday, and I'm going to have him tomorrow to pick him up from school. So I am stamping this Make-A-Wish right here. And we're going to go ahead and put some embossing powder on here. I'm going to add some more. My luck, I'll fling it all over. Don't forget, I have the products that I used linked in the description of this video. So you don't have to wait for the blog post to come up if you want to place an order. And if you do place an order, please use this host code, and I will send you the project kits for these 3 projects for free with a qualifying purchase. So it's just $40 before shipping and tax, but if you bump it up to $60, you also get the celebration item. Okay, so this is going to go on right here with dimensionals, and I'm just making sure. It takes a little bit for this to hold because it is on the gold. Hey, Nancy. Nancy's another one on my team. Nancy, LaSheila, Nicole, Dorothy. There's a lot of you on here. So again, I would love to have you on my team. You don't have to do what I do. You can just use it. It's like a discount membership if you'd like to join in on the fun. Okay, so now I did fussy cut a couple of these flowers out. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. This one is going to go right here. And the other one is going to go down below. I did this ahead of time so you didn't have to watch me fussy cut. Look how pretty that is just by adding that little bit of detail. Okay, and then I have the 2 little leaves here in gold. I wanted to add a little bit of gold. Okay, so far so good. All right, I'm going to add a double bow here. So I'm going to start with the end here and do a double figure 8. If I wanted to do a triple bow, I'd just go one more time. Cut that off and then put this around. All right, and I like to separate these a little bit. I think it looks prettier. All right, let me grab a glue dot. And the glue dot, I'm going to I don't know about you, but I always get these glue dots sticking to my fingernails. And put it right there. And put this on here. And trim this off a little bit. And then I'm just going to add some of these. Hey, Kathy. I like tucking one underneath. It kind of, I don't know, I like how it looks. And then I'm just going to put a couple down here, I think. All right, so here is the outside of the card. I'm curious, which one do you like better, the first card or the second card? And then we're just going to do the inside. And I have 2 pieces of basic white here. And I'm going to, I die cut these little banners, and this comes in the, these banners come in the same die set. So we're going to put some glue behind here. I don't think so. She was here today and she had a migraine. Okay, and then I'm going to, oh, shoot. Good, it didn't go glue down. All right, and then I'm just going to add this one here, just for these little banners. All right. All right, so now I'm going to take this twine. This is twisted gold thread, and it is on the, it's all unraveling right now. It is on the online exclusives. If you have not checked that out, you definitely want to check out the online exclusives, because if you see the mini catalog, it doesn't appear like there's that much in there. And truthfully, I don't think there is. And honestly, when I saw it, I thought, what the heck? There's hardly anything new. And there is more in online exclusives. So make sure you check out that. Okay, so I tied this in a knot only because it's easier to handle to tie the bow. And the good thing is this twisted gold thread does not add bulk to your card, or weight, really, for that matter. But it adds a nice touch. Okay, so we're going to put this on the inside, and your second card will be done. Okay, so here you go. Here is your second card. I hope you like them. Yes, they will, Lisa. All right, and finally, we're going to do this little cutie next. And like I said, it holds a bottle of Bailey's. And sometimes when you get these bottles, they're a little bit, depending on what kind you get, whether you get Bailey's or something else, sometimes they might be slightly bigger. So there, I designed the card with the box with just about a eighth of an extra in here that you can fit a little bit bigger bottle as well. Okay, so let me get this stuff and I'll show you what we did here. Okay, first of all, I have this piece, and this is 4.5 by, let me see, 5.5. All right, so I scored it on the 4.5 side at 1.5 and 3, and then I turned it and scored it at 2 and 3.5. All right, so what I'm going to do is cut on the score lines here. I'm going to cut up here, and I'm on the longer side right now. I'm cutting to the intersecting score line, and I'm going to turn this into a tab. I'm going to turn on this side and do the same thing. All right. All right, so I'm going to fold these in and put some glue on this side. And the reason being is I'm just going to fold these up and then glue this to the side so it doesn't flop around on the inside. They're not loose. Okay, now this time I'm going to take the glue and put it here and here. And fold this up. Oops. Okay, so I have that. And then what I'm going to do is I have a piece here that is 4.5 by 1.5, and I'm going to put this on the back, and I'm doing it where the tabs come to the back. I am going to put a piece of DSP on here, exactly the same size. Well, it's shorter because I don't need it all the way down. So I'm just going to put this on like this. All right. I'm going to take my corner rounder and just punch this. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to put some glue on the back of this where I'm going to attach it. And this is going to go on right there. Okay. Also, what I have here is I cut this from the Stylish Shapes. This, of course, is the gold foil. And this is just a backing to the DSP. And I do that to make it stronger. So I'm making kind of like a base for it. I'm just gluing these together. And then I'm going to put glue on the bottom and glue this down. And I'll take the bottle here. Just make sure it's even from side to side, and it does tend to move around a little bit. And I'm just going to push that in. Okay. All right. So I have a piece of DSP here, and it is 7 by 1.5. And I did score it at 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. just to get it started. So this will be in the front. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down right there, but I am going to put some glue on here. And the reason I did that is so it'll be nice and crisp in the front and it gets it started. So I'm just going to put this and get it even. Just kind of push it down. And I'm just walking it around. And just at the corners, just giving it a kind of like a pinch. If that makes sense. Okay, just like that. All right, so then I have a piece of gold foil that I use the stylish shapes for. And then I have a piece of scrap paper, scrap white. And what did I do with that right here? Okay, so let me show you what stamps I'm using. I'm using U and 4, so 4U. But I'm doing one at a time so I can see what I did. So let me ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it right here. Okay, so let me heat this. Okay, then I'm going to take the U stamp. No, this one says 4U. Okay, so this time I'm going to just stamp it like right here. Oops, I got too much of it off. All right, and what I'm using is, let me see, a 1.5 inch punch. Oops. So it's just going to fit in here. I should have moved it down a little bit, but this will work. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on here. And I'm going to take one of these little flower things that I fussy cut. Let me get another one. It's going to go right here. And what I'm doing is putting a couple of dimensionals on here so I know exactly where I need to place it. If I put them on the back of the circle, it might not land where I need it to land. Okay, so this is going to go right here. I'm going to grab one of these, put that right here. Don't those make all the difference, the little gemstones and things? Okay, and then I'm just going to make a double bow. Thank you, LaSheila. So ladies, I hope you like these projects today. And remember, I have all the products that I used in the description of this video, so you can click on them and it will bring you right to my store online. And if your order is $40 or more, I'll send you these project kits for free so you can make them yourself. All the cut pieces that you need, all the die cuts and everything. The only thing I can't do is stamp for you. It's against Stampin' Up's policy. And then if you're interested in hearing more about Stampin' Up, becoming a demonstrator to receive your products at a discount, shoot me an email at julie48188@gmail.com, and I'd love to chat with you about it. So anyway, here are your projects for today. I hope you like them. I think they turned out really, really pretty. So thank you so much. Keep warm, and thanks for allowing me to show you what I love to do every Thursday night and have the possibility of earning your business. Thanks and have a great night. Bye-bye.